Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fluento, Everyday English for Real Life, the podcast where we slow things down, make English feel natural, and explore everyday life in ways that are fun, useful, and maybe a little inspiring. I'm Anna, and as always, I have my wonderful co-host David with me.
Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be here today. And you know what? I am especially excited because today's topic is one of my favorite things, shopping.
Of course you are, David. You always get excited about food and shopping. But yes, today we are taking our listeners on a journey to the mall.
Yes, a shopping mall. And not just any mall. We're going to explore it in English slowly and see all the fun things you can do there. It's going to be practical and enjoyable, I promise.
Perfect. So imagine we're walking into the mall together. David, tell me, what's the first thing you notice when you go to a big mall?
Oh, the first thing, definitely the size. Malls are huge. You have so many shops, so many people, and the smells. Coffee, popcorn, pizza, all at once. It's like a city under one roof.
Yes, that's a great way to put it. A small city inside a building. And for our listeners, this is a good chance to notice vocabulary. We can say shops or stores, both are correct.
Right, so in one mall, you can find clothing stores, shoe stores, bookstores, electronics stores, and usually a big area for food. What's that called again, Anna?
That's called a food court. It's usually a big open area with many tables and different restaurants or fast food places. The food court is perfect for practicing English because you have to read menus, order food, and sometimes even ask questions.
Oh, yes, menus. That reminds me of the last time I went to a mall in London. I was at the food court, and I wanted something traditional, but I didn't know the words. I ended up pointing at a picture of a pie.
That's a very common strategy, and that's what we always tell our listeners. Even if you don't know the word, you can use gestures, point at things, and ask politely. And speaking of politeness, let's teach a useful phrase here. When you want help, you can say, "Excuse me, can you help me?"
Ah, yes, very important, especially in a big place like a mall, if you're looking for the restroom, a particular store, or even the food court itself.
Exactly. So imagine we are walking through the mall. We see the food court, the bookstore, maybe a shoe store. David, tell me, what do you usually do first when you enter a clothes store?
Oh, I usually like to browse. I look at shirts, pants, maybe jackets. I check sizes because that's always tricky. Anna, let's explain sizes to our listeners.
Good idea. So in most clothing stores, you will find sizes like small, medium, and large. Sometimes you'll see letters instead, S, M, L. Small is the smallest standard size, medium is in the middle, and large is bigger. And for more specific fits, some stores also have extra small, extra large, or numbered sizes.
Right. And you always have to try clothes on sometimes. So you'll hear people say, I want to try this on. This means you want to put it on and see if it fits. And where do you try clothes on?
In the fitting room, sometimes also called the changing room, it's a small space with mirrors where you can see how the clothes look on you.
I like that word fitting room. It's very useful. And here's another cultural tip. In many malls, it's common to ask for help if you can't find a size or color. You can say, "Excuse me, do you have this in medium?"
Perfect. And then, if you decide to buy something, you go to the cashier. The cashier is the person who takes your money, and this is a great place to practice a little conversation in English. You can say, "Hello, I'd like to buy this, please." Very polite.
And then they'll tell you the price. Maybe that will be $20, and you can pay with cash or card. Another useful word, receipt. That's the small piece of paper you get after paying.
Yes, the receipt is very important because it's proof of purchase. If something doesn't fit or there's a problem, you can return it, usually within a certain time.
Speaking of returning things, I remember once I bought a jacket that was too small. I went back with the receipt and they exchanged it for the right size. Very easy if you have the receipt.
Absolutely. Okay, now that we've bought some clothes, let's move to shoes. Malls almost always have a shoe store. You can find sneakers, boots, sandals, high heels, the list goes on.
Sneakers are my favorite. Very comfortable for walking. And here's a fun idiom for our listeners. To put your best foot forward. It doesn't literally mean shoes. It means to try your best or show your best behavior. But in a mall, it's funny to think about it literally with shoes.
That's true. English is full of idioms like that. And while we're talking about the mall, another practical phrase is, "I'm just looking." Sometimes you don't want help, you just want to browse. You can politely tell the staff, "Thank you, I'm just looking."
Yes, very useful. Okay, Anna, let's take a break from shopping and visit the food court. I'm hungry just thinking about it.
Me too. Imagine we're walking to the food court. There are so many choices: pizza, hamburgers, Chinese food, sandwiches. What do you want today, David?
Pizza. Always pizza. And here's another teaching moment. When ordering food, it's polite to say, "I'd like," or "Can I have, please?" For example, "I'd like a slice of pepperoni pizza, please."
Yes. And don't forget drinks. Water, soda, juice. Very common. And when you pay, you can use cash or card. Once you have your food, find a table and enjoy. Talking about the food court also gives us a chance to practice counting and ordering numbers in English.
Good point. One slice, two drinks, please. Very practical. And while eating, you can also practice small talk. Maybe say, "This pizza is good," or ask a friend, "Do you like it?"
Perfect. And after food, you can continue exploring the mall. Maybe a bookstore. Bookstores are quiet and wonderful for practicing English. You can read titles, practice pronunciation, and even ask staff for recommendations. Can you recommend a good English book for beginners?
Yes, or visit the cinema. You can buy tickets, say, "One ticket for the comedy, please," and learn words like showtime, seat, or screen.
Exactly. And here's another cultural tip. In many countries, malls have signs with arrows pointing to stores, restrooms, or exits. Reading signs is a simple but very effective way to practice English in real life.
Speaking of restrooms, that's always important. If you're lost, you can ask, "Excuse me, where is the bathroom?" Very polite and very useful. And you can replace bathroom with anything. "Excuse me, where is the food court?" Or, "Excuse me, where is the shoe store?"
So true. And people are usually very friendly and happy to help. That's one of the great things about practicing English in public places. You get real conversations.
Anna, I feel like we've walked through an entire mall today. We bought clothes, shoes, ate pizza, visited a bookstore, maybe even a cinema. And our listeners can imagine it all and practice their English too.
Yes, David. And that's the key. Real life practice. Reading signs, talking to cashiers, ordering food, asking for directions.
It's all English in action, and it's fun.
Exactly. And here's a little motivational thought for our listeners. Every time you try English in real life, even a small sentence, you are improving. Don't be afraid to ask questions, make mistakes, or try new words. That's how you learn.
Perfectly said. And we always love to hear from you. So think about your favorite shop or favorite food at the mall. Practice saying it in English, maybe even with a friend, and share your answers in the comments or with someone you know.
That's right. And remember, the mall is not just shopping. It's a place to explore, practice, and have fun. So next time you go, notice the signs, ask questions, and maybe even try a short conversation with someone.
And on that note, I think it's time to wrap up our shopping adventure today. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We hope you enjoyed walking through the mall with us and learned some new words, phrases, and cultural tips along the way.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Keep practicing, stay curious, and most importantly, enjoy using English every day.
Absolutely. Until next time, happy learning, happy exploring, and remember, English is everywhere. You just need to look for it.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.